Stand with your feet together. Spread your toes. Stretch your wrists as much as you can. Lift your arms and breathe in. Bend your knees, loop your hands. Exhale, round your back. Push through the feet, fingertips touch. Inhale, hands over the head. Shoulder blades down and exhale, 2 stop signs through the hands. Lower your hands, fingertips touch. Lift your arms and breathing in, lift your heels, legs are strong. Open your arms and exhale through the mouth, bend the knees. Prayer. Stop breathing, chin to throat, hands on the thighs and lift your chest. And then breathing in, lower the chest and exhale, slide your hands to your ankles. Take a breath in and breathing out. Bend your knees, come back to prayer. Reach your arms up, inhale, Utkatasana. Push through the feet and open your arms to the left. Exhale, fingertips touch. Use your calf muscles. Inhale, lift your heels, legs are strong. Lift your arms. Open your arms, lower the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Prayer. Hold the breath out, chin to throat, hands on the thighs. Lift the chest. Lower the body. Inhale. And slide your hands to your ankles. Exhale. Take a breath in and breathing out. Bend your knees and come back to prayer. Lift your arms, Utkatasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Push through the feet, stand, open your arms to the right. Exhale. Fingertips touch. Use your calf muscles, lift your heels, legs strong. Inhale, lift the hands. Open your arms wide, lower the heels. Exhale, bending the knees and prayer. Stop breathing, chin to throat. Hands on the thighs, push through the hands, lift the chest. Lower the chest, inhale. Slide your hands to your ankles, exhale. Take a breath in and breathing out. Interlock your fingers behind your back and squeeze your shoulders. Take a breath in and breathing out, lower the hands. Take your left foot back to a lunge, look forward and take a breath in and breathing out, left knee to the ground, and either stay or reach back with your right hand and grab your foot, bring your foot to the buttocks and tuck your tailbone under. Activate the left side of your buttocks. Push your foot into your hand. Release your foot, tuck your toes, lift your knee. Push through the feet and stand a prism with the hands, elbows wide. Lift your arms, breathing in, lift your chest. Press through the right foot, exhale, straighten the right leg as you lower the arms. Bend your right knee with control. Bend your elbows and inhale, open your arms, your chest. Press through the right foot, exhale, close the arms as you straighten your leg. Bend your right knee with control. Lift your arms, inhale, sink the hips, lift your chest. Open your arms as wide as you can, exhale. Back to dog pose. As you breathe in, the diaphragm expands. As you breathe out, the diaphragm moves in. And one more breath in and out through the mouth. Stop breathing and pretend to inhale, expanding the chest. And when you need to breathe in, and breathe out. So come forward to plank with legs strong. Take a breath in. Bend the knees to a crouching dog. Exhale, step or jump. Feet together at the front. Look forward. Inhale. Grab your ankles, pull the body in. Exhale. Interlock your fingers behind the back and take a breath in and breathing out. And and bring your hands to the ground. Right foot back to a lunge, right knee to the ground, right foot flat. Either stay or reach with your left hand and pull the foot to the buttocks. And breathing in, expand the chest. Breathing out, the diaphragm moves in. Keep that awareness of the breath, a steady pace. Press your foot to your hand. Release the foot to the ground and lift your right knee. Push through both feet to stand, a prism with the hands. And lift your arms, breathing in, lift the chest. Press through the left foot, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bring the hands down. Bend the left knee directly forward, bend the elbows and open the arms. Inhale, open the chest. Press through the left foot, straighten the leg. Exhale, close the arms. Bend the left knee directly forward, turn the hands around, lift the arms. Inhale, lift the chest. Open your arms as wide as you can. Exhale, and back to dog pose. And breathing in, the diaphragm expands, the chest expands. And breathing out. And one more breath in. And out through the mouth. Stop breathing and pretend to inhale, expanding the chest. And when you need to breathe in and breathe out. And bring your feet in together, lift the left leg for a one-legged dog. Keep your hips level and draw the outside of your right thigh back, your right calf back. And swapping sides, lift the right leg into the air. Relax through the neck, the face. Draw the outside of your left thigh back, the outside of your left calf. Bring your right leg down, come back to a normal dog pose, feet are hip width apart. Take a breath in and breathing out. Coming to a kneeling plank from here very slowly. So it's like you're in slow motion. Keep your head in line with the spine. Bring the body forward slowly, starting to bend the knees and set the shoulder blades down the back, knees on the ground. So in kneeling plank, have good alignment, your head in line with the spine and your shoulder blades away from the ears. Lift your left arm and take a breath in. Bring your left hand back down, exhale. Breathing in, diaphragm expands, push up, exhale to come back up. Move your tailbone back, sticking your bottom out, breathing in, bring your hips to your heels. And around your body to lift back up, exhale. Check your alignment, your shoulders, your head. Take a breath in and breathing out. Lift your right arm, inhale, lift and turn the chest. Bring your right hand back down, exhale. Take a breath in and bend for a push-up. Exhale, slowly come up. Move your tailbone back. Inhale, hips to the heels. And around the body to lift back up. Exhale. Set yourself up for good alignment again. Breathing in, check the head, the shoulders. Exhale. Lift your left arm. Inhale, open the chest. And bring your hand down. Exhale. Keep the alignment, breathing in. Bend for a push-up. Slowly exhale, come back up. And move your tailbone back. Inhale, the hips to the heels. And around the body to lift back up. Exhale. Set yourself up for good alignment. Check your head, your shoulders. Take a breath in. And breathing out. Lift your right arm, open the chest. Inhale. bring your hand back to the ground. Exhale. Check your alignment, bend your elbows for a push-up. Inhale, and then use the exhale to come back up. Move your tailbone back. Inhale, arching the back, the hips to the heels. And around the body, exhale to lift back up. Move your hips to the left, and then back to the heels. Hips to the right, and back to the center, pushing from the hands, hips to the left, a big circle, back to the heels. Hips to the right, and back to the center. And reverse, move your hips to the right, back to the heels. Hips to the left, and back to the center. Hips to the right, back to the heels. Hips to the left, and back to the center. Sit with your toes tucked, sit on your heels, stretching the toes. If it's too strong, flatten the feet. Make sure you keep the weight on the big toes, don't collapse to your pinky toes. Lift your right elbow up and just take a moment to use your left hand to press the elbow, the shoulder down. And you can stay here with your hand on the elbow or grab your fingers. You can also grab a belt or a strap and put it in your right hand and grab that strap with your left hand if you need to. Closing your eyes. Keep the breath nice and calm, a steady pace with the breath. Feel the weight of your left arm and hand dropping down. Think of the outside of your right arm moving forward, rolling forward, closing the armpit off. And then releasing, coming to kneeling up, so lift your hips and just circling the wrists, massage your wrists by using your fingers and circling. Lift your hands up nice and high and circle in the other direction as you open your arms. And circle your wrists, taking your hands out to the left, move your hips to the right. Push your hips to the left, circle your wrists the other way to come back up. Circle the wrists, taking your hands out to the right, move your hips to the left. And push your hips to the right, circling the wrists the other way to come back up. Reach your right arm across and take a breath in. Breathing out, lift back up, left arm across, inhale and exhale. Tuck your toes again, sit on your heels, and this time lift your left elbow and use your right hand to press down so the shoulder drops down. And either stay or grab your fingers, and you can also use a strap or a belt, closing the eyes. Relaxing the face, the skin on the face, the mouth, the jaw. And think of the outside of your right arm moving forward, your armpit rotating to face the neck. And releasing the grip, and bring your arm back down. So once again, kneeling up, flatten your feet, make fists with your hands this time and circle the wrists, lifting the hands nice and high. Open your arms and circle the wrists in the other direction. Give your hands a shake, let your fingers be floppy. Pull your fingers down on each hand and your thumb down on each hand. Turn your fingers to point towards you. Bring your palms flat if possible, but don't worry if you can't. Tuck your toes, sit on your heels. Round the back, pull the ribs, the stomach back as you push through your hands. And releasing. Come onto your your forearms, your elbows under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers. If possible, forearms parallel, but don't worry if your hands start to move in towards each other. Set your shoulder blades down the back and lift your knees an inch above the ground. Imagine a belt around your hips, slowly hauling the hips up, lifting the hips in slow motion. Once your legs are straight, the heels should be nice and high, and lift your left leg up into the air, keeping the hips level. And swapping sides, right leg up into the air, remembering to keep your left heel high, keeping length through the neck. Spread your fingers. And bring the right foot back down. Very slowly bend the knees, like in slow motion, coming back down towards the ground. Lift your elbows and circle your shoulders back. Nice big circles. And circle your shoulders forward. Come to lying on your stomach and grab your ankles. Make sure your knees are hip width apart, and breathing in, diaphragm expands, breathing out. One more breath in and breathe out all the way. And then stop breathing and push your feet back to lift the chest. And then once you've lifted to where it suits you, breathe in again, observing the expansion of the diaphragm. Continue to breathe. And there might be some movement in the pose with the breath, and that's okay. Keep length through your waist, distance between your ribs and your hips as you pull with your hands, rotating both shoulders equally. And coming back down to the ground. And have a rest for a moment. When you're ready, grab your ankles again and start by observing the breath. Breathing in, diaphragm expands, and breathing out. One more breath in. Breathe out through the mouth, all the way out. And then stop breathing, push your feet back and lift to where it suits you. And then breathe in. Feel the expansion of the diaphragm with the inhale, so keep the breath happening. Breathe in your own time, but continue to expand the diaphragm with each inhale. And there might be a little bit of movement in the pose with the breath. Lengthen your waist, your lower back, lengthen, create a bigger distance between your ribs and your hips if possible. And coming back down. Have a rest. Make your legs straight and strong. Reach out through the toes. Lift the chest and pull with your arms back towards your hips. And then coming back to child's pose. And take your time to lift back up to dog pose. When you're ready, just walking the feet towards the hands. Look forward and take a breath in. Pull the body in, exhale. Hips forward to stand, arms wide. Inhale, reaching up. And lower the hands, exhale. Bring your hands to your hips. Spread your toes. Bend your knees and take your left foot back for Parsvottanasana. Come to a prism with the hands. Spread your toes, press through the big toes. Inhale, lift your arms, lengthen the waist. Bend your right knee back to that prism. Exhale. Turn your chest to the left. Inhale, prism to the left shoulder. And square yourself forward. Exhale. Straighten the right leg as you open the arms, the chest to the right. Inhale. And back to that prism. Exhale. Straighten the right leg. Lift and lengthen the chest. Inhale. Bend the right knee. Bring your hands to grab your right leg. Exhale. So either keep your right leg bent or work towards straightening. Actively use your arms, elbows wide. And then interlock your fingers behind the back. Squeeze the shoulders, move the hands away from the back, and take a breath in. And breathing out, bring the hands to the ground. Lift your chest to breathe in and lengthen your body along the right leg. Exhale. Keep your outer right hip lifting up and back. Actively use your arms, your hands on the ground, pressing through the hands, the palms or the fingertips. Keep weight through your back leg, your back foot, the arches of the feet lifted. And then lifting your chest, lift your right arm, inhale like a yawn and stretch. And bring the hand back to the ground, exhale, feet in together, legs are bent, let the head drop. Release the weight of the head, take a breath in. And then press your hips down to carefully roll up, exhale. Arms wide and breathing in, lift up tall, hands on the hips. Exhale, spread the toes and right foot back. About a meter for a forward bend. Square the hips to the front, prism with the hands. Press through the base of the big toes. Your legs are strong. Inhale, lift your arms, your chest. Lower your arms, bend the left leg. Exhale, a prism with the hands. Turn your chest to the right. Inhale, that prism comes to the right shoulder. Square yourself to the front. Exhale. Straighten your left leg. Open your arms to the left. Inhale. Bend your left leg, a prism with the hands. Exhale, push through the feet, strengthen the legs. Inhale, lift the arms. Bend the knees, a prism with the hands. Exhale, grab your left ankle and work towards straightening the leg. Actively use your arms with no tension in the neck. Relax the neck. And then interlock your fingers behind the back. Squeeze your shoulders together, hold strong with your fingers. And take a breath in, move your hands away from the back. And then breathing out. And bring your hands to the ground. Either fingertips or palms flat. And inhale to lift the chest, lengthen the body along your left leg. Exhale. Keep using your arms, actively pushing down and forward through your hands. Keep weight through your back leg and foot into the ground. Lift the arches of the feet. And one more breath in and breathing out. And lift your left arm, open the chest, inhale like a yawn and stretch. Exhale, left hand to the ground, right foot forward, bend the knees, let the body drop, the head drop. Take a breath in and breathing out, rolling up through the spine. Arms nice and wide, and breathing in, reach up to the ceiling and lower the hands, exhale. Just standing with the eyes closed in Tadasana. Have an even distribution of weight through the feet. Think of roots coming out of your feet from the base of the big toe, the base of your pinky toes, and the middle of the heels, roots descending into the ground. And visualize a long line up through the middle of the body, like a fishing line up through the middle of the legs, the pelvic floor, the navel, the chest, the neck, the center of the head, out through the crown of the head.